Hello there, beautiful people. I haven't planned this video and it's been a while, and it's been kind of a long time coming to talk about this topic again, and I hope that if you're watching this, you watched my first video about the MIRENA COIL I did 9 months ago. So at that point, I was just about to have my coil removed. I realised that my coil was affecting my mental health and it was inhibiting my ability to feel happy sometimes. And it took me a long time to realise this. The reason why I'm filming this video, this follow-up video, is because I got such a massive response to filming that. It's helped so many people consider the side effects of the MIRENA COIL, because sometimes I feel like the doctors give you a list of side effects and they're not really realistic about how they can actually present themselves. Sometimes they just kind of brush them off as these are possible side effects and that's that. And I feel like it's really important for us to talk about the side effects that we have experienced, because everybody is different. I've spoken to a lot of people and a lot of hormonal contraceptions are suitable for lots of people. Unfortunately, it wasn't suitable for me. I explained in the previous video that the pill isn't good for me because of my family history. A different sort of pill doesn't work for me, and the coil and the implant are the same hormones. So I decided to completely stop hormonal contraceptive altogether 9 months ago. The effects on my mental health has been incredible. I didn't realise how much it was affecting my mental health until I had it removed. And this might sound crazy to some people, but it almost felt like I was different right from the off. And it sounds crazy to think about it, but the coil affected me so much. I had to make that video and I had to speak to you guys about it. I consider the girls that watch this video as my friends. I feel like we can chat about things, and I really opened up in that video as to how it was affecting me and my life. I haven't scripted this video. All I wanted to do was talk to you about it because I had so many of you comment on that video saying, oh my goodness me, I've been going through this. I didn't even realise that it was to do with my hormonal contraception. I personally know a lot about hormones and contraception through my research and through my education. However, I was kind of naive to the fact that it could affect me in such a way as it did, and I was a little bit in denial for quite some time. It stopped me from feeling happy sometimes. My anxiety got so bad I was crippled. I could hardly move off the sofa some days. And that is absolutely no exaggeration. Most people will suffer with some sort of anxiety, but I believe that my hormones from my contraception were making it worse. I had the coil removed and pretty quickly I had my first period. Since then I have pretty regular periods and experience the side effects of a normal cycle. We have the follicular and luteal stages of our cycle. We also have ovulation. I experience premenstrual tension just like anyone would with a normal cycle. A couple of days before my period, I can't sleep properly, I'm a little bit grumpy, and my training is affected somewhat as well. So those are the downsides of not having any hormonal contraception, but I personally feel like a different person. I'm so much happier now, and I can't tell you how different I feel internally. I no longer feel depressive mood. I no longer feel extreme anxiety. I do still have anxiety because I feel like if you have anxiety and you suffer with it, it doesn't dissipate. It just kind of heightens and is kind of there simmering in the background sometimes. The biggest problem, and one of which I was really very worried about, the clenching of my teeth. I would clench my teeth in my sleep to the point where my jaw felt like I had been punched in the jaw over and over and over again. And every single day I had crippling jaw pain. This was from anxiety. I didn't realise it was anxiety. I thought I had something wrong with my jaw. I went to the doctor, I felt very silly, and they said, no, you're realising that you are in pain because you are clenching your teeth in your sleep, and you're clenching without realising it, and then you're realising when you've relaxed and you're kind of a little bit more chilled out. So the clenching in my jaw has stopped. It comes back occasionally, but previously it was every single day. If you are experiencing symptoms from hormonal contraception, speak to somebody. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if you feel silly, if you feel like it's a far-fetched idea because only, you know, only side effects happen to, you know, side effects don't happen to everyone, like it's in my head, because I thought it was in my head for a long time. But it wasn't. Now I do have makeup on right now, and I guess you would say I do kind of have 1 or 2 blemishes, but I do not have the problem with my back. Don't know if you can see that. I still have a couple of scars from it, but my back and the cystic acne that I had has disappeared. I do not have those spots anymore that sit under the skin and make mounds, and they don't go away. They're not like regular spots. This is what I was suffering with. They were under the skin. They weren't like regular blemishes. They wouldn't go anywhere. They would just sit as a mound, and they would sit sore. And I haven't had those since a few months after I came off my COIL. That was one of the big side effects too. And now I'm happy to wear tops which show my back and my arms, whereas previously I wouldn't. And the blemishes that I do get, and I do get some hormonal ones on my chin, and occasionally here, just occasionally. The blemishes I do have, they're like regular spots. They're like regular blemishes. They're not under the skin cystic spots which are painful, and that was one of the really big problems I had too. I guess I wanted to come on here just to talk to you girls, because a lot of you have messaged me saying, how are you now? A lot of you have messaged me saying, what's happened post coil removal, you know, how are you doing? And I just wanted to update you girls just to say I'm doing really well. Side effects have gone. If you do want to leave me a comment below, always feel free to do so. And if you want to message me on my Instagram, it's Kirsty Joanna Fitness. Please do go over there and message me if you're experiencing any of the same things. I'm really happy to speak to you and give you kind of my journey and my personal experience. Of course, it's not a professional medical opinion, but it is my personal experience. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye.